Today we are making some modifications to the new RV so I can work a little bit easier. Let me show you what we're doing. So it's gonna go from looking like this to this. This area here is the rear U-shaped dinette. Normally for work what I do is I turn this guy like that and then I sit here. This is not comfortable at all. Maybe if you're sitting there having dinner or playing a game, but sitting right there for 10 plus hours a day, it just does not work. So we are gonna remove all of this and we are gonna put in a standing desk with a proper office chair. What do you think, Rupee? Are you gonna help? What about you, Maymays? You gonna help? I removed all of my work stuff. Most of it is stuck over there, and took off all of the cushions. Yes, I am gonna lose this as storage and this as well. But I had nothing underneath there, and I only had a blanket and then I think some shoes, a couple pairs of shoes that can all go under the bed. This one over here I am keeping, and currently there is nothing underneath there, so technically I can take whatever was in there and move it into here. I'm doing this because I work a remote job. I'm in IT, and sitting here for 10 plus hours a day, it's just killing my back. So I need a proper office chair and a standing desk. And if I can swing it, I would love to get one of those little walking treadmills I can go under the desk. I had one in my house in Tampa and I loved it. I would just walk miles while I was on conference calls all day. I did try and unhook these to see if the table would lift out, but it does not. So there's 4 screws holding the table on. I'm gonna remove those so we can get this tabletop out of the way. There's all the cushions and the wood boards that came off the dinette. I am going to keep all these here at the farm up in my sister's attic, and when I take apart this frame I'm going to try to see if I can get it apart and not destroy it, so in the future if I ever do trade this in, I can put this back to how it is right now. Don't know if it'll work. I have no plans on trading this thing in anytime in the near future. Got all 4 screws out. This table is pretty heavy too, so I'm looking forward to losing some of this weight. Next thing I'm gonna do is remove all the screws around the pedestal here. See if we can get this guy out of here. These are some pretty nice screws. I'm gonna hang on to these in case I need them for something else later down the road. Just like that, it's gone. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with these holes. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below on what I can use to hide those holes in the floor. Next is we're gonna start trying to get this frame out of here. I'm removing this L here, and then we're gonna take the Velcro off of the walls as well. But already, wow, so much more room. I love it already. Horses are out munching. May's in her usual spot. She can't be too far away from Daddy. Remove the door off the front. Very simple, 4 screws. And now I have to try and figure out, see, we got screws pretty much all the way around here. I may not be able to save this, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna start removing all of the screws all the way around and see where that gets me. And there we have it. It actually came apart very easy. Once I removed all of these screws, disconnected the plug from the box, it just kind of came apart. So I'm going to preserve these to the best of my ability. This is the bench that went here, and then this is the part that went right there. So let me get these out of here, get it cleaned up, and I'll show you what it looks like. So much more room in here. And what I'm thinking about doing with this guy is making this hole a little bit bigger and then just put it flush onto the floor. I see insulation, I see that thermofoil stuff, and really, that's it. So I think we're just gonna enlarge this box and then flush mount it. So now I gotta go over and try and raid my sister's tools to see if she has a jigsaw or something like that to expand that hole. Let me show you everything that came out here. All the cushions, the pedestal, the table is back there, the plywood that was on top of the benches, and the benches. I'm gonna say all that together is probably 50 pounds, something like that. So I think when I'm all done here, I'll have lost maybe 20, 30 pounds. You coming to help Daddy? Hmm? You coming to help Daddy? The boy always loves to help. Oh, are you coming to help too? Are you coming to help too? And if you are liking this video so far, I would ask you to please go down to the bottom down there and boop that like button. It is free. And while you're down there booping that like button, just go on over a little bit and boop that subscribe button. Become a member of the Travel Paws RV Pack. We would love to have you along for our adventures. Booping that like button does help the YouTube algorithm present this video to other people on YouTube. I am trying to grow this channel and I would appreciate the boop. And if you have been here before, welcome back. I appreciate you guys coming back to our videos. If you are new here, my name is David, and in November 2023, I sold everything to hit the road full-time in my RV. Along with Rupert, May, and accompanied by my brother Kevin 4 months out of the year, we are out there learning the full-time RV life, one campground at a time. Okay, we got parts and pieces and... What do you think of the color? It's like a gray and black. I love it. Here goes nothing. And Worm came over to give us a hand. He is taking off the Velcro strips here that the cushion's attached to. And he's doing an awesome job. Wave to your fans, Worm. And Mr. Rupert's helping me get the chair put together. We're almost done. We just have to put the chair onto the base now. There we have it. This is actually really comfy and it reclines quite a bit. Now to get to the desk. The desk is cool. It's a powered standing desk, so I'm really excited about this one. And here's the new desk. It's currently in the sitting position. I thought I got a darker color, but apparently not. It has a different setting, so currently I have number 1 set to the seated position, number 2 for standing, and number 4 will take it all the way down for travel day. Right now I have it this way just because I'm used to sitting this way and I like to be able to see out the window. I could turn it this way, but my monitors are going to connect back here with that bar and I have a feeling it'll block my view. My current plan for travel day is I will turn it, put it into this corner, put the chair underneath it, and then I'll bungee the chair to the legs. So hopefully nothing goes anywhere. We'll have to see. I always take my monitors off of the holder just because I don't want it bouncing around too much, and I can lay my monitors flat under like a blanket or something. I gotta deal with that plug now, so I'm gonna go see if I can find a tool to cut that out and then get that plug in, and we will be done. And here we go. Everything is done. We got the desk in place. The chair's all done. I know I said before that I was gonna put it this way, but Kevin had a really good idea and he told me to try it this way. So I'm gonna try it this way for a little bit. If I really want to, I can, you know, move it sideways here without a problem. I have seating here for additional people, so that's nice. Plug came out really nice. I just put it right down into the floor. The desk will come, the monitors come just about to up here. Perfect for when I want to stand. And all I gotta do is push. Number 1 is for sitting, and number 2 is for when I want to stand. And now I can stand throughout the day and not have to sit in an office chair. I cannot stand sitting all day long. Plenty enough room all up here on the top. I am super happy with this project. I will leave links down in the description for the desk and the chair. I did get them off of Amazon. Purchased with my own money. They are not sponsored, but so far so good. And I think that's going to do it for this little upgrade project in the Grand Design Reflection 324 MBS. If you liked this video or got some useful information out of it, I would really appreciate it if you would boop that like button below. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and become a member of the Travel Paws RV Pack. We would love to have you guys along on our journey. And until the next video, safe travels. We'll see you next time.